Let's approach this from a completely different place. Think about how much energy you've spent managing your computer instead of actually using it. Fan noise, heat, clutter, hesitation before opening something heavy. The K8 Plus shows up right when you decide you're done carrying that mental weight. Before you go further, take a second to check the current price and availability. Compact systems with this kind of capability don't stay quietly available for long. This is for the person who wants control without chaos. You don't want a machine that dominates the room or demands constant attention. You want something that sits there confidently, takes whatever you throw at it, and never asks you to compromise your pace. You value restraint because you understand quality. There was a moment that pushed you here. Maybe your laptop was convenient but always felt one task away from slowing down. Maybe your old desktop had power but wasted space and energy. Or maybe you realized your setup didn't match how focused you want to work and unwind. That realization wasn't loud, it was clear. Using this changes how your day unfolds. You open apps without thinking twice. You stack tasks without bracing for lag. Work sessions stretch longer because nothing interrupts your rhythm. Even casual gaming or media feels smoother because the system stays composed, not strained. What really lands is how intentional the performance feels. It doesn't flex. It doesn't spike. It simply delivers, consistently. Once you experience that level of discipline in such a small footprint, larger or weaker systems start feeling inefficient and outdated. Pause here and check stock again. These kinds of machines tend to disappear quietly once people realize what balance actually feels like. You might assume compact means limited. That assumption fades fast when you realize how rarely you hit a wall. Instead of working around size or power, you just move forward. Here's the surprise most people don't expect: freedom. Your desk feels lighter. Your space feels calmer. Your focus sharpens because the machine stops demanding attention. Owning it feels deliberate. Like you chose something designed for people who think ahead instead of reacting later. Every time you glance at bulkier or cheaper options, they feel like compromises in opposite directions. Performance stays steady and predictable. Multitasking feels natural and clean. The desk stays open and uncluttered. Daily use feels calm and responsive. The system never feels intrusive. It isn't meant for extreme graphics-heavy gaming, and upgrade flexibility is limited. That's the trade. Eventually, comparison stops being useful. You realize you weren't choosing a computer, you were choosing how you want your space and time to feel. Check the price, trust the instinct that values control and clarity, and don't let this be one of those smart upgrades you delay and later wonder why you waited.